One of the most annoying things about Gen Z internet cultures has to be all the cringe fandoms, or as you may know it as standoms, that keep popping up after every little artist or popular YouTuber that appeals to them. These stands tend to take things to the next level to defend their favorite artists, such as when Beyonce stands harassed Joe Lacob's wife off the internet for looking at Beyonce incorrectly during a basketball game. But let you look at me like that, it's gonna get wicked.
Hey, yo!
At this point, pretty much everyone in every category with a popular following has some sort of fandom behind them. But none of them are as bad as these 6 fandoms here. Some of these fandoms will eat you alive if you do as much as to think a negative thought about their favorite star, while others represent how much our society has regressed over the years. As you're watching this video, if you're agreeing with any of these, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you haven't, and let's get straight into number 1. Dream Stand. If you're a fan of Minecraft and watch a lot of Minecraft YouTubers, you're probably already familiar with Dream. Now, there's nothing wrong with liking Dream or Minecraft in general, but when it comes to some of these Dream Stands, things take a turn for the worst in the cringe department.
I can never get up off my mattress, and all that they can ask is, why are you so sad, kid? That's what the mask is. That's what the point of the mask is.
Ain't no point of no mask. That's what the point of this ass is. Alright? Dream Stands treat their favorite YouTuber as if he's some sort of god that has found a cure to cancer. Their level of devotion to Dream is almost cult-like. Trapping a bunch of Dream Stands into one room would probably give you enough virgin sacrifices to attain immortality. His fandom takes their love of Dream to the extreme. They've been previously called out for sending death threats to other YouTubers who were critical of Dream as a YouTuber. Dream is equally guilty of enabling this behavior. He constantly defends his fans whenever they take things to the extreme. He has a yearly tradition of tweeting "I love you" to his fans, which they absolutely eat up and give hundreds of thousands of likes and retweets to, as if he actually cares about them in real life. Dream Stands have become almost notorious around the internet for cringe. The best thing about it is they get triggered about every single thing, so they take the bait every single time when being trolled. This is the perfect example of how celebrity worship and internet culture are absolutely destroying Gen Z. These kids could actually be doing something productive with their lives, going outside, reading a book, playing a sport, but they spend all of their time trying to defend some random YouTuber who doesn't even know who they are and cheats in the game he plays. Furries. If you want to get an idea of just how much our society has degenerated over the past decade, look no further into the furry fandom. The fandom has surpassed just being cringe and is actually going into some very disgusting territories. Furries are people who have a rather interesting obsession with human-animal hybrids. Yes, there are people who are into animals that display human-like characteristics such as walking on 2 legs. When films like Zootopia came out, furry fandoms reached an all-time low. They started constantly sexualizing the main character, a bunny police officer called Judy Hopps. Yes, that TikTok is the first thing that shows up when you search Judy Hopps on YouTube. I can't even begin to explain what's wrong with being sexually attracted to animals. PC culture in mind, the likes of CNN and BuzzFeed are still trying to defend the fandom by calling them misunderstood. But there's no amount of mainstream media washing that'll ever let furries be acceptable to society. Furry content, unfortunately, readily available on websites like YouTube and Reddit. Videos of furries playing around with each other and giving each other massages are all too common on YouTube. There are even compilation videos dedicated to the hottest videos of fursuit butts that are on YouTube that are viewable to children. Furry conventions can also be attended by children, and knowing these adults nowadays, they're probably bringing their kids over there to explore their sexuality. In my opinion, it's truly one of the creepiest fandoms out there, honestly, and the world would be so much better off without them. Let's just keep it at that. Bronies. My Little Pony seemed like a pretty innocent concept, given that it was created for little girls. That was until a bunch of grown men developed a fascination with the show and the characters, and pretty much made being a My Little Pony fan their entire personality. These men started calling themselves Bronies, whatever you want to call it. Most of them were in their late 20s or early 30s, obsession over a show that was made for little girls. These Bronies would start going to My Little Pony conventions where they would dress up as ponies on the show. Since the show has a lot of underage girl fans, you can imagine how creepy it is when a bunch of grown men are at these same conventions as these underage girls, both of whom are dressed up as ponies. Bronies also took an internet show and turned it into something disgusting. They started producing literally adult content based on My Little Pony, and this content was graphic, and the little girls who are fans of the show may just have accidentally stumbled across these images when they search for My Little Pony. Sure, you can enjoy whatever you want in an innocent way, but once you start turning these things into your entire lifestyle, your personality, it's just super cringe in the worst way imaginable. Bronies were probably a stepping stone to furries. Yeah, definitely. Roblox. Roblox is just another example of why kids should not be given unlimited access to the internet. It targets kids specifically so that they spend thousands of dollars, their parents' money, by the way, on online purchases. It has also led to the creation of one of the most dedicated fandoms ever. As we all know, most Roblox fans are literally 12 years old, and they love this game to basically no end. Kids on Roblox will literally cry.
You're the kind of person who cries over Roblox groups, man.
If you say anything mean to them, and then they also fall for all types of tricks that lead them to getting their accounts banned, which lead to more crying.
Banned for 3 days! You gotta be kidding me!
We got people on Roblox that literally go out and date each other. I'm talking 12, 13 people. Like, online dating on a video game is ridiculous, okay? That's the first thing first. And I know you guys have seen a bunch of these cringe TikTok Roblox compilations, man. It's just unexplainable. I'm just gonna play some for you guys. Just, oh my goodness.
You're tough.
Hold on.
Well, wait till you see my BM.
Yeah, as you can see, cringe as heck, okay? My Hero Academia. A lot of you are probably sick of all kinds of anime fandoms, and for good reason. Anime stans take their favorite show and parade it around as if it's the greatest things ever to exist. But among all anime fandom, there's probably not a single one as bad as My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia fans have an unhealthy obsession with their characters.
Busy thinking about
Even casual fans of the show absolutely abhor the fandom that comes with it. Shipping characters. Do you know what shipping is? It's basically like when you put, like, you want two characters to be together. Basically like, oh, I ship this person and this person. These two should be in love. These two should be together. Blah, blah, blah. That's what shipping is, kind of, in a way. The fandom ships their characters for front. They will try to create LGBTQIA characters out of clearly straight characters just to fulfill some sort of fantasy that they got.
That's fucking right, baby.
Fanfiction related to My Hero Academia can be extremely graphic and perhaps even uncomfortable for the show's creators to read through. But these fans want their fiction to be turned into reality. Anytime a character they wanted to be gay gets a girlfriend on a show, the fans will go on a rampage on Twitter. Yes, Twitter. Obviously they're gonna hop on Twitter. Cause where else you gonna go with that BS? Twitter is the gateway to all of that. Of course they're gonna hop on Twitter. My Hero Academia's creators have made the show for the Japanese audience, but woke America fans keep on trying to shove American ideals and woke culture onto the creators. And when they don't, the fans throw a hissy fit on Twitter. All things said, the fact that some of these fans can take fictional characters so seriously to the point where they will impose a sexuality onto these characters, and when that fails, they'll actually get upset. It's super weird and imposing, and it's just another example of how easily people are offended these days. Last but not least, this is one I recently discovered. I don't know how to properly pronounce this, but Gacha Life. I'm sure some of you have heard about it, but if you haven't, I'm so happy for you. Gacha Life is a game that I sincerely hope you never heard of in your life. On the surface, it may look like it's for kids, and indeed, most of its fans are children, but once you get further into the game, you'll know exactly how inappropriate it is for children. The game is like in an anime style, and it features a lot of like storylines that people can play through. Some of these storylines though are extremely sexual in nature. Even though the game has some gay characters, even gay people themselves have been offended. Obviously. No duh. offended by how much they're being fetishized in the game. It tries to normalize creepy age gaps and all across the board. It's just a terrible game. However, its fans are one step beyond that. All over TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Gacha Life fans have been creating their own storylines with some of the featured characters. The result is simply too much cringe for anyone to handle. It's genuinely one of the cringiest pits of cringe you can ever dive into. But for your own sake, I'm gonna tell you right now, you do not want to do that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you agree with any of these or disagree with any of these, let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to drop a like, help me out in the algorithm, subscribe, turn on post notifications, share the video guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Have a good day. I'll see you guys when I see you guys.